Did you learn how to go down the stairs all by yourself? Yes, you did. You went down the stairs all by yourself. Hello. It is Monday. We are off to a pretty good mental start. Actually a fantastic mental start. I feel really, really good. I woke up at 5:30 this morning to get dressed and ready and just have the confidence to take on the day because I have a feeling it might be a tough one. If you follow me on Instagram, you will have seen that over the weekend we had a bit of an emergency with Kea, which is my dog. I don't show her a ton, but if you've been with me for a while, she's a big, huge, little, she's a big, huge American Bulldog. She's my gentle giant. She was my first baby. She's coming up on 9 years old, which is so crazy. But she is chock full of issues and has been her entire life. Just the breed itself has a lot of things going on as far as skin allergies and things of that sort. And then also, she recently has been developing some growths. One is on her elbow, and then you guys remember last week I took her to the groomer and they discovered one inside of her ear, and so I was like, you know, that could grow, that could be a problem. I'm gonna have to take her to the vet. And so on Saturday afternoon, I was like wrapping up the vlog and I was like, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna edit and la la la, and everything's great. I just made a cup of coffee, like doing great, and I heard her licking. And I was like, what is she doing? And I kept saying, Kea, knock it off. Kea, knock it off. That's constantly what I say to her. Kea, knock it off. Because she scratches, she licks, you know, and she licks to the point and scratches to the point where she breaks skin. And so sure enough, I go over to where her little cute section is, and it literally looks like a murder scene, you guys. I'm not even exaggerating. There was blood all over my walls. She was covered in blood. I showed it on Instagram, and maybe I'll insert an overlay picture. She looked like she got into a fight, honestly. And so she ripped the growth open inside of her ear, and when it comes to the ear and the mouth, they are what bleeds the most, which is so weird, but it is. So it was an absolute bloodbath. I was calling all around on, you know, emergency vets and ones that preferably were gonna do a payment plan, because I was thinking for sure surgery on the ear, and I thought while we were there they could do something with her elbow, and that's a whole other story. Long story short, they didn't do anything. So we're on route to go pick up my mom, and we're gonna go, she's gonna watch the kids for me so I can take Kate to the vet, but I'll go into more of that later. And I'm at my mom's house right now picking them up because they have issues of their own and I need to pick her up, so I'll talk to you guys later. I'm home from the vet, and my mom has since left. Kea is gonna do surgery for her ear. They're not gonna do anything for her elbow because they said it's non-life-threatening, and it's a lot of money, you guys. Like, I mean, money we're gonna use for our car. So, anyways, I'm gonna bake some chicken. This is the chicken that I had marinating over the weekend that I showed you on Friday with our marinade of Taco Bell sauce and all that yummy stuff. Right now I'm eating some veggie-made pasta. Look how creamy and cheesy it is. It's so stinking good. Instead of saying that we're not gonna be able to get a car now, I'm gonna see if I can raise the money myself. And I'm gonna sell a lot of my collector's items that I don't have like a physical attachment to. I mean, I don't have a physical attachment to any of it, but there's some things that literally just sit there and they don't bring me joy. Like, I'm gonna sell both of my Storybook Cosmetics palettes because I literally never use them. I may not sell my, I don't know, I love my Harry Potter one so much. But do I really love it? I don't use it. I just love it because it's Harry Potter themed and I love Harry Potter so much, but it doesn't do anything for me anymore. It just sits up on a shelf, literally out of my eyesight even. So I figured I would tell you guys and just let you know that it's gonna be up for sale on Mercari. There's not really much else to update you on. I get to go pick up Kaya at 5, and yeah. So I'm gonna bake this at 350 for 20 minutes, flip them, and then I bake them for another 20 minutes. That way you can ensure that it's nice and moist, but also cooked. So, and then once it's out of the oven, while it's hot, it shreds easier. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna make up enchiladas for me and my parents tonight, because my mom has to come back over so I can go pick up Kaya. Jeez. We gotta do something with your hair, sissy. Good Merry Tuesday. It is 9 o'clock on the dot, and I'm dressed. I'm full-faced. Bailey's dressed. Aiden's off to school. Kaya got all of her meds this morning. Mom's on a roll. Mom's on a roll. She's looked at me like I'm literally the craziest person in the world. So I switched out my glasses. I was just telling Instagram, like, they kept doing this number, and I was walking around like a little old lady. This reminds me of the intro to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You're moving with your auntie and your uncle. Anyways, so I put on my new ones. I got them at the same time as my clearance, but I liked the clear ones because you didn't see anything out of your peripheral. I cannot say that word, peripheral vision. Oh my gosh, out of the corners of your eyes. You couldn't see anything because it was clear. And so these ones now I can see like all the frame. But like I said, they just kept sliding down my nose, which I guess is the downfall of iBuyDirect, even though you're saving a ton of money. Because I know some people that are paying like hundreds of dollars just for one frame, you know what I mean? And I got both of mine for like 50 bucks. But it's not like I can go in and get them adjusted. So that does suck. That does suck. That was only 6 months and they're already loose, so. And I'm not the type of person where I put these on my head. I do put my sunglasses on my head, which is a terrible, terrible habit. But anyways, Miss Bailey is sick. You wanna see? Who's that? So we're not going to our Fit and Faith class today. I am trying to break the cycle of getting other kids sick, and I don't even think that they got it. I think that they got it from Aiden's school, to be quite honest. Yeah. So we're gonna go run some errands. Yes, we are. We gotta go to, I have a savings account for both of the kids at a credit union. And they each have their own. It's not like one joint one. And they're only charging Bailey's account $7 a month for being a member. When we were looking to start a savings account for the kids last year after Bailey was born, we obviously asked all those questions specifically about membership fees and minimum account balances and stuff like that. It was something that we didn't want anyone to take out of. We wanted like a savings account that not you got penalized for taking anything out, but just we didn't want it easily accessible, like tied to our checking and savings account. We wanted it completely separate. And so they specifically told us no, and now all of a sudden $7, that's a lot of money to take away from a 1-year-old. Andrew and I both were very adamant with each other about doing this. Not to say that our parents did anything wrong, but neither one of our parents started a savings account for us when we were little. And so we just, you know, wanted the kids to have something for when they go to college, or maybe they'll decide not to go to college and they'll do something else. At least they'll have something, and it's not something that we're going to tell them about, so they're banking on it. I remember when Andrew and I got married, he told me that he lived with an aunt and uncle, actually here in Phoenix. When he graduated high school, he moved down here to go to college. He just went to a community college, you know, and he lived with his aunt and uncle, and they charged him rent, and it was like just a couple $100 a month, maybe not even that much, I don't even know. And so when he moved out, I think he lived there for over a year, and so when he moved out, they gave him every dollar back, and they were like, this is the power of saving. Now you have all this money that, you know. And so ever since then, they taught him a lot about like saving and, you know, being smart with money. And my parents did similar things. My mom more taught me how to save, like when you're shopping and, you know, stuff like that. And so anyways, I'm gonna get going to run my errands because I have a lot of stuff to do when I get back, and I want to take advantage of some time while Aiden's not here. I woke up at 5:30, and he was up at like 6:20, and he came downstairs and he was like in such a good mood. So far we've been doing really good with accidents at night. They've decreased quite a bit, and so I'm just like in a good spot, even though I was like really on the brink over the weekend, like with everything happening with Kaya. Like I was ready to throw in the towel, and I even told one of my friends, I was like, I'm checking out for a while, like I'm done. And even my mom said the same thing. She's like, you should just check out for a while. And that's how she deals with things, is like just cutting off everything and you know, kind of just like hermiting herself. And that's what I've grown up with. And so I'm going to change that tide. And you know, I'll show that to you guys later. I have a weekly planner, and I did a whole Instagram post on it yesterday, and it has like a little section for goals and like habits that you want to keep up with. And so one of my goals was to go to every social like obligation, which it doesn't really count for today because Bailey's sick. It's not that I'm like not wanting to go. And so, I don't know, I'm just, I'm gonna change the tide. I'm gonna keep going with what I need to do. And, you know, I feel really good. Even though there's a lot of bad stuff happening, I've literally given it all to God, and that's what you're supposed to do. And my parents went to church on Sunday, and I didn't because I was up way too late, and I just was really, really tired, and I can make a million excuses of why I didn't go to church. But anyways, one of the messages they said was like about all the things happening and how worrying is a sin. I mean, it's natural human nature to worry, but you can change the power it has over you, like not. And so last night I was laying in bed, and I just like was talking to God, and you know what I mean, it just put me and my heart in a really good place. And starting off the week yesterday with like, one of the goals was to get up between 5 and 6 every morning, because it just gives me that peace and calmness to talk to God. And I really should be reading my Bible, but I take that time to get ready, and that brings me so much joy. Like I truly enjoy the process of getting ready. One of my friends on International Women's Day, she was like, girls, you don't need makeup because Kylie Jenner said so, like throw away your lipsticks and stuff. And I was like, you know, that's kind of stereotyping. Like just because girls wear makeup doesn't mean that they think they need it, or they are conforming to society like expectations. It's not that deep, you know. Sometimes it's truly, at least for me and a lot of my makeup junkie friends, like we feel so good and truly enjoy the process. And I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way. It's not that deep of society expectations and, you know, the norm of beauty, you know, standards. And it was just, you know, anyways. And I'm sure she had her reasons for why she said those things, because maybe she is a youth leader, and so maybe she's having some of her girls in the teenage, you know, area of life that think that they have to wear makeup because of Kylie Jenner. I don't know, but as a grown woman, you know, that I just truly enjoy makeup, and I enjoy the process, and it calms me, and it makes me feel really good. And I've, you know, said it so many times, like I feel so confident taking on the day with a full face. Like I just do. I feel, you know, I remember like over the last couple weeks, it almost like gave me a little bit, not of anxiety, but I would think, man, you know, the kids are already up and this and that, and so now I won't have time to do makeup. And I feel, you know, like crap, and now I'm gonna look like crap, and you know, I don't know. So I'm rambling at this point. I need to go get Bailey some shoes on and her hair brushed, and I need some shoes on myself, and so I will show you my planner later for sure. It's really, really cool. So these glasses create such a shadow on my eyes. I don't approve. Looks so weird. That was the oven. So I just got back from the grocery store and I thought I would share my grocery haul. First things first, this is what an adult looks like. But because we're in a newer build, they have 3 different sizes. Way to go. Okay, first I got some new flowers for my vases, all of my roses that we got. I don't even think I showed you that we got, my aunt came over and brought 3 bouquets of roses, and my mom just left hers here because I love them so much. But as you can see, they're so much on their last leg. They're droopy and sad. Poor babies. Okay, so let's start off with frozen foods. This was from Tyson, and it was on clearance, even though it says new. I don't know why, but it's crispy adobo chicken. It just sounded so good. Crispy breaded chicken breast fillets with rib meat, smoked flavor added with sweet chipotle sauce topped with jalapenos. Like, that just looks and sounds really good. I went ham with Bird's Eye because they were part of the sale. So we have a couple of the Asian medleys because I'm making a stir fry this week. I got Bailey some roasted potatoes. And I always like to mix it with veggies. So we have a broccoli and cauliflower. That one doesn't have any sauce or anything like that. It's just regular broccoli and cauliflower. Here's another vegetable medley. Another potato. We have a Southwest rice, which is again for Bailey. I'm going to start putting her on some different foods to, again, expand her palate. I got her a barley and kale one, and this one is in a roasted garlic sauce. Quinoa and spinach, and this is in a red wine vinaigrette. She does like vinegary flavors, so we have another one for a stir fry. This one has like water chestnuts and snap peas. I got some more of my pastas that I really enjoy that are veggie made, so I got the macaroni and cheese as well as the rotini and marinara. I got her a chickpeas and spinach with some other little, it has like olive oil and lemon sauce. Sorry. I got, like I said, some more of the veggie made ones, another Asian medley. This one is pasta with veggies and a garlic sauce. I got just a thing of broccoli because broccoli is my favorite, and it's actually Bailey's as well. And then I got a thing of lemon herb grilled chicken. These ones are really, really good. Which one did I get last time? I think garlic something, but they're really, really good. There's no antibiotics, no hormones, no steroids. You don't get like that weird fake chicken, you know what that means? If anyone buys like frozen meat, you know what I mean, where you get like weird chunky pieces. Ew, that word makes me want to throw up. I got a thing of frozen blueberries for Aiden's oatmeal in the morning. I like the Dole ones because they're in individual little packets. So you can just go through them real quick. Some lemons for my lemon water. I got some Greek yogurt for Kea. Okay, so with the bulldog breed, if you're a bulldog mom, you'll know what I mean. And I'm sure there's other breeds like this, but they're very, I hate to say this word, but they're very yeasty. And so she does have yeast infections in both of her ears. I know a lot of people thought that was only for lady bits, but with the bulldog breed, it can just go to any spot. So just like a woman, I'm gonna give her some probiotic yogurt. We used to give it to her all the time and it helped a little bit, but we haven't done it in a really long time because she was doing pretty good for a while. But anyways, I'm gonna try and give her some of that. I just put maybe like 2 tablespoons over her regular dog food, which we're also gonna have to switch up. Yay. Some of Aiden's bars. Nope, not gluten-free. Nope, not sugar-free. I'm trying. And then I got myself some turkey breasts because I really, when I'm starving and it's not quite time for me to eat yet, I love to roll this up with some cheese and just get some quick protein so I don't feel so like jittery. Got some celery, got the kids some oranges because I'm trying to pump up their vitamin C, and both of them are eating them right now, which is kind of cool. And then some nanners because both of my kids love nanas every morning. Bailey is laying down for a nap, so I'm gonna get cracking on some stuff for Cocco floor, and I'm also going to start selling some stuff on Mercari. I'm going to wrap up my video that I did yesterday on my Cosmo Cube, since it is now officially done, and it was much easier doing makeup this morning. Look at all of these baby hairs. They're so bad. Oh my gosh. This is what having kids does to my life. Ugh. Got the whole situation figured out with the kids' savings accounts. Did I tell you about that, or did I tell Instagram? They were charging us a membership fee for just Bailey, and it was because they didn't have a birth date in there. So with the credit union that we chose, we specifically asked, because I know that there are some credit unions that charge you a membership fee, or, you know, a minimum account balance fee and all of this, and so they said absolutely not, no fees, no this, no that, and so I was like, somebody's gonna get their butt chewed out. So when I discovered in my paper statement that they were charging us, I was like, no ma'am. So I marched in there. Not really, I didn't march in there. I was like, excuse me. If you knew me in real life, you would know that I don't march into anything. I mean, unless it's like some real crazy. Anyways, so she was like, yeah, there's not a date, and so we don't charge for minors. And I was like, okay, so let's figure that out. I mean, Bailey was with me. I was like, she's obviously a minor. She's only 1 year old. I'm curious. Let me know down below. I did go over this because we were talking about my parents didn't do a savings account, and Andrew's parents didn't do a savings account. My parents helped me out financially a lot, but they never did like a savings account for me. Like, I didn't have a sum of money at my disposal, which is probably a good thing because I'm terrible with money. Even now. I'm better, obviously, now that we're in a house, but anyways, let me know down below if you have one for your children, or if your parents ever had one for you. I'm really curious and nosy. So I'm gonna get cracking on some things, and oh, I want to show you, I need to put all these groceries away, especially because it's frozen, but I'll show you my planner once I put all this away. Okay, bye. I don't know why I keep doing this face. You know why? It's because I've been watching a lot of Raw Beauty. Chrissy, poor baby. She just lost her kitty cat, and she is just heartbroken, and I feel for her, because I thought for sure yesterday, you guys, I didn't even want to say it out loud, but I thought for sure I was gonna have to put Kaya down yesterday. I'm not even joking. I was like, I didn't even want to go into this, but I mistakenly told Andrew that there's no way I could do that by myself. And I think that when you put stuff out there, it's an invitation for God to test you. Just to show you that you could do something, and not in a mean way, like, oh, you think you can't do this? Well, now you have to. It's like more of a strength, and I could do all through him. I'm getting like really emotional just even thinking about it. But I told Andrew last week that I didn't want to take her to go get those masses looked at because I was terrified that they were cancer, which we still don't know. It totally could be. And the fact that I just said it out loud like makes me nervous, but the will is already done. Like, whatever it is, it's already predetermined, no matter what I say out loud or don't say out loud, whether I think it or not. So we still don't know if they're cancerous. The one on her elbow is not a mass, which is what the ER told me. They're like, because that's what I said. I said, I think it's an injury that just, you know, got irritated and, you know, not abscessed, because that like is bleh. But she was like, no, it's hard, it's a mass. And I was like, great. You know, that's not a good sign that she has one in the inside of her ear and one on her elbow. And so I thought for sure, like, bringing her in yesterday, and the fact that the ER didn't even do anything for her, I can't even describe my anger over the ER situation, because my mom had to come over and watch the kids, and I was there till 11 o'clock at night, you guys. I left my house at 4 p.m. and I didn't get home until 11 o'clock at night. And the fact that they didn't even do anything, they didn't even give me anything for her ears. They're the ones who did the test on her ears and determined that it was yeast, which I already knew, because it's a chronic illness with Kaya specifically. And so when I went in yesterday, I was thinking, they're gonna tell me that this is cancer. They're gonna tell me that there's operations available. They're gonna tell me that there's chemotherapy available, and that's something that there's no way that we could afford. As poopy as that sounds, you know, there's only so much you can do for a pet financially. And I know they say like never get a animal if you're not financially stable, and you know, we could probably max out every credit card, but we wouldn't be able to get like a vehicle, which, you know, my Honda I've had since 2008, so it's 11 years old. There's only so much longer it's gonna last, especially with 2 kids. And you know, not that anyways, I'm trying to, you know, justify my words, and I don't need to, because they're my words and they're my opinions. Anyway, so the fact that I told Andrew last week that there's no way I could do that decision by myself, and then Kea just happens to, you know, bust it wide open, and I did have to do all of that by myself, both the ER and the vet yesterday. But I wasn't really by myself, and that's another lesson, is that, you know, my parents, no matter what has happened in the past, and no matter what feelings I have about them sometimes, I honestly could say that this deployment, like, I don't think I could have done it without him. It's not even over, it's only halfway done. We did hit our, or no, we haven't hit our halfway mark quite yet. Couple more days and we'll be halfway done. But there's no way I could do it without them. So, you know, I just learned so many lessons, and I just feel much better. And Kea had her surgery, and it was not cheap, but it was something that we could do for her in order to keep her in our family, because like I said, she was my original baby. Like, Kea is the best dog that I've ever had. She's the sweetest, most kind, gentle, loving, chill, low maintenance baby. Probably shouldn't say low maintenance, since I just had to buy her Greek yogurt and put her in surgery yesterday, but we've also paid the ridiculous amount of money to get her allergies tested, because she was, I mean, just since we've had her, she's always scratched to the point where she breaks skin, you know, and that's how intense that itch is. But she's allergic to everything under the sun, literally, like bushes, ants, cockroaches, trees, just you name it, grasses, different, I didn't even know there was different kinds of grasses and things that you could be allergic to, but Kea taught me otherwise. So that was a bit rambly, and I'm sorry. And in that time, I've put all of my groceries away, so I guess now I can show you my planner. So this is the weekly planner that I bought off of Amazon. The creator is called Hadley Designs. She has her own website, but it says down for maintenance. She has everything though on Amazon. She has her own shop. So if you just search Hadley Davis Designs, and I'll link it down below if I'm gonna try and remember, but I just love how the setup is. I'll show you like what the blank looks like. So you can put like this week's dates, Monday through Friday, or excuse me, Monday through Sunday. And I love that they start the week on a Monday, because that's when my week starts. Like, I feel like Sunday's the end of the week. It was like finishing up. And so you have a priorities list, your goals for the week, habits that you want to maintain, you have a meal plan, and so this is how I filled it out. So yesterday we had enchiladas. Today we're gonna have shrimp scampi, I'm pretty sure. Veggie stir fry, salad, keto pizza, because I'm planning a Costco trip. So like I said, April 15th through the 21st. And so I color coded mine. So blue is personal, and then the kind of like mustardy color is like my cleaning routine, and then on this side is going to be like social media. And so I'm planning out my Instagram posts, I'm planning out my YouTube is in purple, and so like what I need to do for YouTube, what is going up on YouTube, and then my priorities for this week is Cocco Fleur Summer. I want to work on my Instagram book that I was showing you guys. I need to build my media kit. I'm still trying to clean out my closet, and it's not working. I need to set up some doctor's appointments for the kids. My goals for this week was to be happy, don't be so hard on myself, go to all of my social gatherings or obligations, keep up on your daily tasks, pay 10 people 1 compliment every single day. And then I have habits. I want to do my walk every night. I want to eat clean. I want to start reading my Bible Bible, playing with the kids on the floor intentionally, and wake up early. So this was yesterday, and I was at the vet twice with her, so I didn't make my walk. I didn't eat the best yesterday, and I didn't read my Bible, but I played with the kids, and I woke up early. And then today, I woke up early. I haven't read any of my Bible yet. I have been eating clean, and we'll see if I do my walk. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm trying not to plan anything. So Saturday, I say, do something that makes you truly happy. And then on Sundays, I'm gonna start putting quotes. And so this was the one that I shared this week: proceed as if success is inevitable. And that's gonna be my mantra for really everything, and then especially this week, because I'm working on Cocco floor, and I'm really trying to keep up with Instagram and stuff, like I told you guys, because I'm so discouraged right now, but it's all right. We're gonna keep working on it. And this I did Sunday night, and so I want to really make this my Sunday night routine. I really enjoyed it. She has tons of amazing calendar, like weekly ones with different designs. Obviously floral's my jam, but she has like meal plan ones where it's just like what you're gonna do with your meals that week, and then like a grocery list that you could write on the side, different designs. And then she does stationery, like party invitations, wedding invitations, stuff like that. So really excited about that. I really like it. So I have about, gosh, maybe 10-15 minutes. Oh, not even. I have like maybe 5 to 10 minutes before Aiden gets home. So I'm just gonna quickly clean up and finish off my video for the Cosmo Cube. So maybe I will chat with you guys later. Good morning. It is Thursday, and it is 9 o'clock on the dot. I didn't talk to you at all yesterday, which was Wednesday, you know, the day before Thursday, because I have decided for my mental health, and for the relationship, for the sake of the relationship with my kids, I'm going to take Wednesdays to fully and totally invest in myself and the kids. Yesterday was so wonderful. I can't even explain it to you. I didn't do anything. I, of course, like picked up around the house and stuff like that. Just like bare minimum. I didn't do any deep cleaning or anything. I didn't vlog. I didn't do a whole ton of social media. Just my bare minimums. I do have like a daily routine that I am committed to doing, but some days I'm on there, no joke, for probably like as a total, not all at once, 6 to 8 hours. I invest in social media a day, and that's just, you know, like I said, throughout the day and after the kids go to bed, stuff like that. So I did my bare minimums. I watched and completed the entire series of Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, not all yesterday, over the course of a few days. And I hung out with the kids. We played with boxes, you know, and we did flashcards, and we watched movies, and we took a really great walk. We went to the park. It was phenomenal. So right now it's 9 a.m. like I said on Thursday, and I feel completely refreshed. I got up at my normal time and did my makeup and hair. That's like a daily goal, except for I've decided I'm not gonna do it on Wednesdays. I did some self-care. I did a hair mask, I did a face mask, and I did no makeup, no hair styling. I didn't get dressed into an outfit. I wore comfy clothes. So today we're back at it. I did a full face of makeup at 6 a.m. this morning, got dressed, and I just left my hair natural, which I'm coming to appreciate the texture that I have. Oh, touch autofocus canceled. So Miss Bailey and I got Aiden off to school, and now I have 2 packages to drop off at the post office, and we're gonna go to Costco, and we're gonna go to Target. I need some diapers and formula, some basics, and then, oh my gosh. So I went on Etsy 2 weeks ago, last week, and ordered what I thought was Easter baskets for the kids, because we've never gone all out for Easter, and now that we're in our own home, I feel very comfortable doing that. I don't know why. I was like very self-conscious about like going all out for holidays with the kids at my parents' house and in DC. Anyways, it doesn't matter. And so what I thought were Easter baskets were actually just the liners, and I'm not disappointed in the liners at all. The liners themselves are actually gorgeous, but for the price, I definitely expected the basket to come with them. So this is Miss Bailey's. Look at how stinking cute the writing is. And then you got to pick your little tie color. So I got her blush, and then Aiden's is completely different. His has like just really nice type text, and then navy ties. So anyways, I'm gonna go because I'm going to the post office. I've literally been up these stairs 4 times, and each and every time I go down, it's intended. I better pause this, otherwise I'm gonna get copyrighted. Hang on. Whew. Oh my gosh. Oh, I've been up and down those stairs 4 times with the intent of getting this camera. Bailey, you're being a menace. Today's Friday, and it's one of my favorite days of the week. I don't think there's a day of the week that I'm like, wish it was a different day. I love Mondays because it's a brand new start to the week. I love Tuesdays because I usually have my Fit and Faith class. I love Wednesdays because we don't have school, and it's very calm and cool and collected. Thursdays, an okay day. I guess there's nothing really special about Thursdays. Fridays are my like hardcore cleaning days. So today is gonna get up to 100 degrees. 100 degrees. So it is officially time. We have like a few days for the rest of like next week. Sorry, pit shot. We have a few days next week where it gets down into the like 90s, maybe high 80s, but that's officially it for us in Phoenix, it looks like, as far as cool days. So what that means is that we get to put away all of our winter stuff. And not that I've already put a ton of my winter stuff away, but I need to get down my boxes that have boxes that have all my summer stuff in there. I have tank tops and shorts and, you know, more summer appropriate church things. So that's what we're gonna do today. And also there's a ton of stuff that needs to be put away anyway. So all of these things came out of the spare bedroom, and they're Andrew's big old luggage pieces that are military issued. One of them. Well, no, 2. That's like a suit holder. What are those called? Garment bag. And then this is like a big huge suitcase that actually has some of my clothes in it. So my closet is actually looking really good right now. This is probably the most empty. This fell from up there. I don't know how. So like I said, I want to pack up all of these long sleeves. I even have like a couple of sweaters that are long. I have those. I'll probably keep like the cardigans that are lightweight, like this or this, you know, they're holy and breathable, but like all of those heavy jackets are gonna get packed up. My long sleeve dresses are gonna get packed up. Like I said, I did get out a few summery things, like my summer like little jump pants. So I'm gonna bring down each of these, except for that one right there is maternity, so that one can stay up, as well as this one. This is like maternity, and then things that are like for babies, like I have nursing pads and, you know, stuff like that, underwear. And then so that says had handbags on it, but I know it's not. That says heavy winter sweater, so I want to get down that. Hey, listen, you can't be playing in hair products, dude. Mama. Here, you want a hanger? Completely safe and non-toxic. She's like, I'll just grab something else, you jerk. Okay, so like I said, and then I have a tub out here that I need to find room for. In that turquoise tub is winter blankets and flannel sheets for the bed, obviously. So, one downfall of our security system, we wanted the Arlo system because it had like the app on your phone and you could like move the cameras yourself. They're magnetic, and it was great because they didn't run on electricity. A lot of people said that their electric bill like completely spiked when they had all of their cameras. So all of ours are like battery charged cameras, and so mine completely died. So now I have to charge it. Downfall of this security system. So now, even though it's pure daylight out, they say that most crimes happen during the day, but I feel completely safer having it up at night. I don't know if that makes sense. And I live in a pretty good neighborhood. there are 3 cops on my street, or not on my street, but in my neighborhood. Like there's one right behind us and one down the street. So that is also like a nice security measure. Oh, that's what we're gonna do today, long story short. And oh, this box is all of Andrew's stuff, but I just started putting clothes on top of it. So that's stuff that's gonna get sorted, and you know, if it's summer, it's getting hung up. If it's winter, it's getting folded and put away. And then I have like PJs and comfy shorts on. Ugh, this girl is no help. She's making a mess. Anyway, so here's what it looks like now. Watch this. It's gonna be a task that's not gonna get done today. It's gonna be one of those things where I start doing it and then it turns into a whole other evil. We'll see. Well, that didn't last long. Bailey's already laying down and it's like 10:47, which means I have about an hour until Aiden gets home. So I guess I'm just gonna film that video that I was gonna film later, since I'm gonna have no kids. I was like fully expecting Aiden to be screaming and yelling in the background, but now I'm gonna film a video. Garlic. Saturday and mommy's over. We have a lady at church that had surgery. There we go. And so they need like, we're doing a meal train. And so I was like, Mom, what do we do? And she was like, spaghetti. So we are boiling some water with some salt and olive oil. And then we cut up, I would say like 1/3 of a white onion and threw it in this kind of like larger saucepan with onion, garlic, and butter. And so we browned those for a while. And then we just threw in some frozen meatballs. Kroger has like really good variety on meatballs. They have like Swedish, they have Italian, they have, what else did you say?
Just regular meatballs, where if you wanted to kind of like do, you know, like meatball sandwiches and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Or sweet and sour meatballs. I've done sweet and that's really good.
Sweet and sour meatballs. So we're gonna brown that, and then we're gonna throw in the marinara. And then my mom always likes to zhuzh hers up. So she has a can of diced tomatoes, a can of tomato paste. Are you throwing in this tomato juice?
Yeah, a little bit of tomato juice.
And then we're just doing spaghetti noodles, and we're gonna toss it in a pan for her. Easy peasy. It's Saturday. I didn't really talk to you guys that much yesterday. And it's Easter weekend, obviously, so I think later I'll show you the kids' Easter baskets and then end it there. Look at this freaking friend on my face. I feel like I should talk like this because that's how angry this zit is on my face. It's so angry at me. I did a hair mask and a face mask. Today was one of those days, I'm literally just gonna talk like this. Today was one of those days where I didn't think I was gonna make it to bedtime. Aiden was on one today. He woke up before 6 o'clock. He was up at 5 something this morning, and I couldn't even register that he was up that early. Like, my brain couldn't comprehend it. Even though I've been waking up really, really early every single day, I thought I was gonna take Wednesdays and Saturdays off, and so I stayed up a little bit later than usual last night. Mistake. So tomorrow's gonna be a really long day because it's Easter. I cannot believe I'm talking to you like this. And so I'm gonna end it here because I need to edit this vlog as much as I can tonight because, like I said, tomorrow's Easter. So we have church in the morning, and then we have barbecue at my parents' house, and you know, stuff like that. So I'm gonna show you the kids' Easter basket, and I'm gonna end it there. Oh, these are how the baskets came out. I will try and remember to link these liners down below. It's from a company that is on Etsy, and you got to choose the color of the little ties. I'm not sure if I showed this to you or not yet. So this is Miss Bailey's, and you get to pick the font as well. I can't believe I just said this is Miss Bailey's. And so I got her little bunny that I told you guys about. I think it's been about a month since I picked it up now, and I really wish this was stitch instead of vinyl, because I could have done vinyl myself, if I'm being honest. And it's not gonna last, to whereas the embroidered, that's what the word is I'm looking for. But he is still very, very cute, and she loves stuffed animals so much. So got her that, and then I got her a little book. I was telling you guys that we had a pumpkin one, and it's called You're My Little Pumpkin Pie. And it has since been destroyed, but she loved it so much because she can get her grubby little fingers on, you know, lifting up these little pages, and so it's just really, really cute. And they're both into books right now, so and then I technically got this for Aiden, but I think that she'll really, really like it too. And hers was looking a little on the empty side, not that she will even notice, nor will Aiden, but I just did it for the aesthetic. And then this is Aiden's, so I got him the foam bath toys that shows you the different shapes. I didn't even know some of these, like the nonagon and decagon. I mean, that makes sense because deca is 10, but anyways, so I got those from Target. I got him the Little Blue Truck Springtime. Little Blue Truck is his absolute favorite book series. He has the Christmas and Halloween, and there's another one too. And they're just so interactive, and he loves them so much. So the Springtime one shows like the baby animals. Why aren't you focusing? There we go. So the Springtime one is the baby animals, and they're all under the little flap. So there's baby chicks. There's a little baby cow. Oh. And then, let's see, there are little baby piglets. My little baby Kaya, who, oh, I don't think I told you guys yesterday that we got a phone call saying Kaya's cancer free. No cancer for you, no cancer for you. But we might have to dock her ears because they're so problematic. I know that it will improve the quality of her life. She gets yeast infections in there like you wouldn't believe. And there's a high probability that the mass is going to grow back in her ear. So there's that. There's that. Anyways, back to the baby book. And then I got him this one that's called I Have Prayed for You. Aiden was definitely our firstborn, and oh, he's just such a good boy, and sweet and kind and loving and funny, and I just love that little boy so much. And then this was sent to us. I did a sponsored post on Instagram, Play Fun Pals from, I think it's from Educational Insights. Their website is so cool. This is not sponsored. They did not ask me to talk about this or show this in a YouTube video. It was only for Instagram, but I just want to let you know that they have some amazing toys on their website. Again, that's Educational Insights. They have like these really cool like screw guns with bolts and screws and stuff like that. But these are Play Fun Pals. You know how the big thing with kids these days is like mystery things. So there's foam and you can build with it. And then on the inside, there's different little toys. Self-conscious about this. So I'm gonna end it here. I have a few things that I wanna talk to you guys about first before I go with some upcoming content. I'm gonna start including some more different things because I just feel like I'm at a pretty steady pace with people that are here that enjoy my content, but I'm not bringing anybody in that's new. So I'm gonna broaden my horizons a little bit. And I had some requests to do some recipes. I think it was Miss Savannah, who, was it Savannah? Asked me for a recipe for, I mentioned a salsa that my family makes. It's called Ugly Dip. And so I'm gonna do a video all about like maybe 5 things to bring to a party, 5 snacks to bring to a party or something like that. I started working on the 5 veggies made easy. I had a couple of things and I lost my YouTube video SIM card and I found it. So I have 2 done and I'm gonna do a couple more. So that'll be coming up. So I'm gonna break out. I'm not a cook, you guys. Like, I do the bare minimum when it comes to cooking. I don't feel like I'm great at it, but there's like a few recipes that I have up my sleeve that I can count on that I thought I would share with you. I was thinking about doing, I had this idea before I went keto that I was gonna go through the entire Joanna Gaines cookbook with you guys and just do like 3 recipes a week, like maybe a starter, a meal, and a dessert. And then I went keto, and none of that stuff is keto. But I don't know how I feel about doing keto, because it's like those fad diets, because anytime I fall off of the wagon, which, let's be honest, lately it's been a lot. I'm just struggling so hard with a lot of things lately, but I feel like death each and every time. And so I don't know what I'm gonna do about, you know, if I should just be a grown-up and eat healthy, because it's very possible, instead of cutting out like 100% sugar, cutting out 100% grains and stuff like that. I don't know. I haven't decided, and my brain is not there right now. I've been eating like crap again lately, and it's making me feel like crap. So I've been like really moody and irritable, not to mention the fact I just, you know, finished that one thing that everybody loves that comes once a month. So I'm just in a funk right now, and today was like such a like hard, like it wasn't even that hard. It was just like Aiden was all over the place, and Bailey was in everything, and so I'm exhausted, and I still have such a long day tomorrow, and I need to get this edited. I'm very proud of myself. You know, I give myself a really hard time, and even you guys said so as well. And so I'm really proud of myself for getting up actually 4 videos last week. I did a bonus one with Shauna, and so I want to keep that momentum going, and I have a really great momentum going as far as content with Instagram, even though the numbers aren't there. Again, my quote of the week for everybody was proceed as if success is inevitable. So I'll find a new one for next week when I sit down to do my weekly planner tomorrow. I love that thing. I kept up with it pretty good, and we'll go over that next week. But I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it wasn't too boring. I'm sorry I'm ending it with my hand on my face, but this is it. It's pretty bad. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys had an amazing Easter if you celebrate. If not, I hope you had a great weekend. Happy Monday to you, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!